that I could do the rest of it, and then I dishonored him in a couple of different ways after that, and I paid the price dearly. You don't want to do that. Honoring God is not just by giving him the first tithe, it's asking him how you should spend the rest. So that's out of the way. I want to begin by reading a scripture, having you ponder it for a moment. I've gotten all the questions from the Facebook. Thank you, David, for putting that together. Got all of those questions there. We're going to touch on every single one of them. Also, we want to, I'm going to give you a little bit of an investment test. I have it written out. I'm going to hand it out to you. We can take a test. And from that test, I'll be able to use that as a talking points about subjects that I think that you probably should be aware of. And then there's a PowerPoint presentation that I want to show you about, give you a choice of being on one of 3 investment teams so that you can kind of get an idea of what investments might look like and what kind of a personality you might have as an investor. All right? One of my favorite passages of Scripture is Psalm 1. And I'm going to read this, and I just want you to think about this, and we're going to ponder it for just a moment, and I want to get your feedback on what you thought you heard in just a few words when I read this, okay? How blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but they are like the chaff, which when the wind drives them away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. What did you hear in that passage?
Not all at once now. David Duran.
Well, it didn't specifically mention Lehman Brothers, but it might be between the lines somewhere, right?
God blesses the righteous, but the wicked perish.
Yeah. Let me help you a little bit because we don't want to be here too long. But I want you to maybe when you go home read this again. Read it regularly. It's in the first Psalms, you know. It's easy to pick up. Okay, I'm going to read a psalm. But this one you could spend a whole lot of time reading on it. What I want you to think about is the word contrast. Well, who do you hear contrasting? The righteous and the wicked. Are there righteous and wicked even today? Are we, all of us, from time to time tempted to make decisions where we have to choose between one choice and another choice? For some reason,